If you are thinking about working across the system and you're a service that doesn't engage with survivors, then I suggest you engage and connect with the service which is partnering with the survivor just to create safer work. We listen closely to her experiences and map his patterns of behaviour in order to inform safety planning and interventions with the dad. When we partner well, we identify all the actions she has taken to keep her children safe and what has worked in the past, and we can see how we can enhance her safety plan. So, like the slide says, the strength based technique is where we are all in alliance and partners in safety with the survivor. If we partner well with her, what we find is that we find his pattern of coercive control and the details and the themes of the abuse. We find out what she is doing to keep the children and herself safe. We actually discover best ways that we can help keep her and the children safe and how we can actually intervene with him safely because we need her lead on that. We also identify who are influencing family members and friends to help hold him accountable and responsible for safety, and we gain evidence of increased safety and parenting improvements that dad has made. So to sort of demonstrate this, I probably would like Emma and I are going to do a role play. So I'm home alone, not like the little kid, but anyway, Emma is the worker and I'm the survivor, and Emma's come to see me at my home to talk about an incident.
Okay, so I'm first going to talk to you, Jackie, in a non-partnering way. Okay, so I'm going to do that first. So here I go.
Okay.
So, Jackie, I'm here to talk to you about a DV incident that you and your partner were involved in and how this is unsafe for your kids. I'm going to talk to you about how you both need to stop DV because our role is to keep your kids safe. So what I'd like to see you do is not let Dad back in the home. I'd like you to take a DV order out or a protection order to stop him, and so this doesn't happen again and he can't come in the home. And when I come back, I'd like to see that he's not here, because if he is here, I'll probably have to report you. So that's the non-partnering way. So how did you feel when I spoke to you in this non-partnering way?
Oh, Emma, I didn't feel good. I felt like it was my responsibility and that Emma thought I was involved in the violence and she lumped me in with Dad. So she kind of mutualized the behaviors and I was just as guilty as him. So as an Aboriginal woman, I was fearful for my kids being removed, and she actually separated my kids' safety from me as she wasn't worried about my safety. And then she made me feel uneasy, and that she believes that the kids are safer without me. I also felt that, she thinks she knows better than me, than, asking me to get a DVO. I know that the DVO may not protect me or my children. So the other thing is that I'm under 5 foot and my partner's 6 foot. How am I going to stop him from coming in the home? I'm buggered. So, yeah, please, Emma, can we do the partnering way? Because I'm feeling a bit unsafe here.
Okay, so now I'm going to do it in a partnering way. Okay, so Jackie, I'm here to talk to you about your partner's behaviours and his role as a dad, and how I'm really worried about your safety and your kids' safety. I know that you are doing a whole heap of things to keep your kids safe and well, and I'd really like to talk to you further about this, and also about how I can work with Dad to assist him to be safer with you and the kids. I really want to take your lead on what's best for you and the kids, and how I can work with Dad to help him be a safer dad. So how did you feel when I just used the partnering way to talk to you?
I felt much better, thanks, Em. I wasn't blamed for his behaviors for starters. Um, and I felt that you cared about me and my kids, and you actually saw me as a protector, and that you are looking to take my lead on how to work with him. So that really made me happy. You also included that he was accountable, and you said you wanted to support him to be a safer dad. So I felt that you're not trying to split the family up, and you didn't want to totalize him by his violence. And instead, you wanted to work with me and not forcing me to do things that were going to make me unsafe. So thank you.
Okay. Well, that's good. So look, that conversation leads us to holding dad accountable and responsible as a parent.